And even until this morning that I was just hearing of this, reading about it. In fact, it's so shocking, very egregious, so astounding, so astonishing that anybody, especially as high as that level in Nigerian LLC, can just bandy about that allegation. Is very unfortunate, quite unfortunate, because the way some people just behave as look, it's very unfortunate that each legislator will be sharing 100 billion naira. Where does that come from? Where will that one come from? Who will give that? And what for? And how? Where? When? What? Because it's very difficult for me to even believe, to even fathom. Because I believe that in fact, for me, it's very unsettling. Because if NLC could just go ahead and even issue a statement for that matter, because when I was even hearing the symptoms yesterday night, I did not even believe it because I thought nobody can just fathom that, nobody can just say it, nobody can just put that one, even paper and pen, or even say it out that a legislator is taking a 100 million naira each for what? On what? What for? How? Where? When? Where was the appropriation done? Where is it in the Nigerian budget? How and where will the money come from? From whose pocket will the money come from? This is a blatant lie. And you know, I always say it for Nigerians. We Nigerians, we are going to decide whether we want to have a nation or not. We cannot build a nation on falsehood. We cannot build a nation on just this kind of fake news. Fake news at very high quarters. It's very unfortunate. It's very bad. Because we are behaving even to the National Assembly as if we don't want a parliament. And I have always been saying it, stating it severally, that the parliament is the soul of any democracy. There is no nation in the world, anywhere, that they run democracy without the parliament. Some people are behaving as if they don't want parliament. How? The National Assembly members, just a few months ago, we were inaugurated, just about 2.5 months ago. We were inaugurated. Immediately after inauguration, they started bandying around the 70 billion naira supplementary budget thing. I even came out. I said, look, even if it is in budget, the 70 billion naira is for infrastructure of the National Assembly. Anybody that has visited the National Assembly, and I'm very sure that NLC operatives have the opportunity of visiting the National Assembly, it's an edifice. It's a big structure. And for the past almost 30 years that National Assembly has been built, there had never been a deliberate attempt even to buy or to put infrastructure into the National Assembly. The shares that were there almost 20 years are still the same shares. The tables that were there almost 20 years are still the same tables. Then when you don't change them, even in our own private houses, how many years do we use a table before we change it? To talk less of different legislators coming every 4 years to the National Assembly to use the same table, to use the same television set, to use the same air conditioners. And I said for the update time that for legislators of today, that we had to buy our fridges, buy our television, even do subscription, DSTV subscriptions in our offices. We paid the offices by ourselves. We bought tables for ourselves. We bought chairs for ourselves. And then by the time, after 4 years, when legislators are now going away with what they bought with their own money, people will just come out and say that they are looting the National Assembly. Not knowing that these things were even bought by the National Assembly members by themselves. But if this year, they now want to put these tables there, this infrastructure there. I even said that the tables, the infrastructure, and all those things are not mainly only for the legislators. We have bureaucracy in the National Assembly. We have directors, we have assistant directors. We have people equivalent to permanent secretaries. We have clerks. We have committees. We have workers. Several thousands of workers, and the menial jobbers in the National Assembly that work to keep the National Assembly together. That is not only the legislators. That all those infrastructure will go to all those offices, go to all those sectors. And moreover, when the National Assembly, the legislators, when they do appropriation, are they going to be the one who will spend the money? No, it's not so. It's the executive. It is the bureaucracy that we allocate and spend and do procurement. It is not the National Assembly members. We have already settled that one. And this one is coming from the blues, that 100 million naira. What for? Where is it coming from?